Hello and welcome to another episode of Headlines and Punchlines. It's been a while, folks. We apologize. I'm Kevin, next to my buddy Mike. Michael.
Good morning, Kevin.
How we doing?
We're hanging in there. We got a couple of news stories. We're kind of backlogged a little bit. We're going to talk about someone who actually tried to become a high school student when they were 28 years old. Very strange.
Sounds like the plot of an 80s movie, dude.
It really is. It really is. It's almost like that Freaky Friday movie or something like that, but it's like a shitty version of that.
I want to know, like, maybe we'll get into maybe they'll say in the news clip, but like, why? What was her motivation?
I thought it had something to do with public aid, but I could be wrong. Like she was trying to be, she was trying to get, her friend was trying to get like some kind of a public aid voucher, and she volunteered to go with her friend.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, so we got that. That's gonna be a good one. Then we got a weird thing happened with the Amazon delivery. We'll talk about that later. We've all been there, done that. We got a Chick-fil-A worker who tried scamming the company. Kind of funny how it all went down. And we're going to talk about something that's in our neck of the woods, the continuing saga out of the state of Illinois about the Bears maybe stadium situation. And we will clue our audience in on what has taken place in the last 24 hours. But in the meantime, again, Kevin's right. Sorry about not coming back right away. We had the holiday happen and life got in our way, but we're back now. Going to try and get it back to you back on track on Mondays. So anyway, how was your holiday?
It was good, man. Grilled out, chilled, did some deck time.
Nice weather. Amazing weather, actually.
It's been nice, dude. We've got the windows open today, so not too hot.
Right. Yeah, I can't. I certainly can't complain about that. Especially, it's not too hot, right? And it's not, it's like not muggy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's something that I look forward to with the impending summer here. So, I was thinking I might go down to the that snake thing down in Ohio where they do the solstice.
Oh, the serpent?
Serpent, yeah. Serpent mound, yeah. I'm thinking about doing that just to do it because that's coming up in a couple of weeks. But I'm not sure if we're even gonna have time to do that because we got a lot of commitments and shit going on. But anyway, okay. So this story is out of New York, and we're gonna give it a shot. Here we go.
A 28-year-old woman was impersonating a teenager. She successfully enrolled at this school, and her name is Casey Klassen.
Casey Klassen. It sounds like a show or something like that. NBC Thursdays. Casey Klassen goes back to class.
It's like wait, her last name's Klassen?
That's what it said, Klassen.
And she's trying to go to class.
Right.
Hilarious.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like a shitty B movie. Sounds like to me.
Yeah, bad plot.
Direct to DVD.
100%.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this. This is going to be good because I couldn't wait to get out of high school. And I don't know if I could, you think you could go back to high school? Like seriously,
no.
like do you think you couldn't go back to high school?
No.
Well, even with cell phones and shit, you couldn't do it?
Once was enough.
Once was enough. Okay. All right. What did you like about high school? Anything?
Gym class. I was like,
gym class? That was it?
Was my favorite.
Oh, okay.
That was
all
it,
right.
dude.
Okay.
I'm an active guy, Mike.
I get it. No. I enjoy.
I'm not a book person, dude.
I liked turning wrenches when I was in auto tech. That was about the only thing that I look forward to. And then even that got old because you're always working on bullshit projects,
right?
Like a push rod out of a 1978 Dodge wagon. It was really, really strange. We called it the Green Goblin because it was a booger green.
Nice.
I don't know. What do you call it's not a hatchback. What is it? The wagon.
Station wagon.
Yeah, the station wagon. Yeah, cool. I mean, I would like a station wagon now, to be honest with you.
We had a couple station wagons growing up. I thought it was so cool that back seat faced out the back window. Dude.
Oh, yeah. No, totally cool.
That was like badass.
Totally cool.
When you're like 8, dude, you're like, fuck yeah, let's go. Road trip. Come on.
Totally.
You're making faces at the cars behind you and shit.
Yep. And there was always plenty of room, and it didn't ride that bad.
No.
But the fucking door, if you got hit with that door, dude, you were going to break a rib, dude. The door was that fucking heavy. I don't know if you remember how the old ones were.
Well, and let's just say if you got rear-ended, not the safest. There's not much between you and death.
No. No,
you're
winging it.
It was the 80s. It was the early 90s.
Oh, dude.
Whatever,
dude. Take me back.
We weren't pussies, dude.
Take me back, dude.
We weren't pussies.
And I'll pull this for next week. It's making a comeback, and I'm actually really excited about this. I think we should go. I know you're not Mr. Fun, but I think we should go to the retro Pizza Hut. They're coming out with 40 of them. They're going to do 40 of them. Okay. There's already I think 20 right now.
Okay, here's the problem. I fucking hate Pizza Hut, dude.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I'm a Domino's guy.
Oh, okay.
If I'm going I consider that.
If you're gonna go budget pizza,
I call it like fast food pizza.
Okay.
If I'm going with those, give me Domino's any day. I just don't like the pizza. I love their breadsticks and stuff. I like the idea. I'm a nostalgic guy. That's cool.
Right.
I might visit one just for that factor, but
right.
I'm not the biggest Pizza Hut fan.
Yeah, you know what? I remember you probably don't remember the movie The Fern Gully. I had my mom. I begged my mom to take me there because they had this movie called The Fern Gully. It was I don't know, Warner Brothers. Cartoon or whatever, but it was a movie. But if you got a personal pan pizza, you got some free seeds, and the seeds would grow like little plants and shit. And then that was the first time I heard "I Can't Dance" by Genesis.
Whoa!
It was at Pizza Hut, and I started dancing like them on the video, and I got another free personal pan pizza because I was dancing.
You know what? I totally forgot. That does bring me back. My schools had like the Book It. Did you guys have the Book It?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Where you read so many books, you got a free personal pan.
Loved it.
And so it's funny. As a kid, I actually was excited to get the pizza. I would eat the Pizza Hut pizza then.
Right.
But just, I don't know what it is. As an adult, I don't like their pizza, dude.
You know, there's a lot of different things that you don't like when you get older. You're going to make fun of me, but my dad got me turned on to this thing called potted meat. Now, I didn't ask what it was at the time, okay? But that recipe has changed to where it's unbearable to eat now. But I come to think of it, it's always been hooves and shit. It's like hooves and the shit they don't use on the cow. And I'm like, my dad we used to eat that like every Saturday night with crackers. Talk about a poor man's snack.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're going off on a tangent here, but my grandpa used to eat like sardines, like straight out of the can. And I would eat them with them. I thought they were good. And then I get older. That's why I don't like fish now.
Slimy bastards.
I don't like fish now. I think I was traumatized. But as a 7, 8
right, you don't know shit. Yeah, you don't know.
I'm like, this is good, Grandpa.
Right.
And I look back, I'm like, gross. Canned fish? What the fuck, dude?
You don't like Long John Silver's?
No.
Oh, I love Long John
If I go
Silver's,
there,
dude.
I will do the hush puppies. Hush puppies are fucking
awesome.
dope.
Dude, they're awesome.
Get those with some
or the
tartar
little
sauce.
chips things at the bottom of the fucking, like how it was the breading and shit at the bottom. Dude, so good.
Okay.
So good. But I can't do that anymore because it's really high in cholesterol.
Yeah, we are getting way off on a tangent.
We are.
Dude.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right. Sorry, folks. All right, we're going to get
Our
back.
bad. We were trying to do a smash and grab episode, guys.
We are. And we are good. And this is a smash and grab episode. We're going to knock this out. Here we go.
A 28-year-old woman was impersonating a teenager. She successfully enrolled at this school, and her name is Casey Klassen.
This is an exclusive photo of her getting arrested on April 27th, sent to us by someone with ties to the school. Now more.
Yeah, she looks like she's little trashy, a little white chick. With
Okay,
black hair.
I got a question about the admissions process. It said she was successfully enrolled. You have these two things on your face. They're called eyes. You can't tell it's a fucking adult. 28.
It's probably online. Register online. It's for the Bronx.
Fair enough.
Right. Kevin's gonna bring it up here. Look up Casey Klassen on the.
Oh
on
no!
the Google. Oh no!
I
Okay.
got a
All right,
text. Sorry, my bad.
It's all right. Put it on Do Not Disturb. All right, here we go.
A week later, we're finding out she allegedly lied about her identity and impersonated a teen. Now, according to the criminal complaint, Klassen is facing criminal impersonation and trespassing charges. Court records show she pled not guilty.
Now, I'm just curious on what the penalty could be. Is that a felony? I wonder.
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Both. The document goes on to say on April 13th, she enrolled as a student at Westchester Square Academy under the name Shamara Rashad with the birthday March
8th. Doesn't look like a Shamara. Whatever happened to taking your kid to school to register them? I guess we're not doing that anymore. I mean, back in the day.
She does look kind. She
does not, dude.
She looks kind of young.
If that's the case, then I look like Meg Ryan. Then okay, if you're gonna tell me she looks like
she looks younger than a 28-year-old. That's all I'm saying.
She looks like the girl that was sleeping with the dude from the Bitcoin place. Remember that? Like,
no.
Come on, Tom Brady was involved in the. So was Larry David and shit. Larry David was on the commercial. Sam Bankman-Fried. That looks like Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend that turned a dime on him. So just throwing it out there.
All right.
2010, which would make her 16 years old. The principal then saw a Facebook page with her photo and a different birthday and confronted her about it. He first
So somebody got wise to it real quick.
Right.
Wow.
asked her for her information. She said, "My name is Shamara Rashad. I'm 16 years old."
My dying asshole.
She doesn't-
Ain't no way, dude.
Hold on, we seen the picture. She does not look like a Shamara. Just
I'm not being a jerk. She does not fit the description. Sorry.
"I'm from Ohio. I came to New York with my sister." Then he showed her the Facebook page and asked if that was her. She said, "Yes. My real name is Casey Clown. And my real date of birth is July 29th, 1997.
Damn. What the?
Dumbass.
Wow.
Dumbass.
I'm not Shamara Rashad.
Loser.
I'm not 16 years old.
Kevin, can you do it? Come on.
Loser.
There you go.
Total loser, dude. Total loser.
About my identity because my friend forced me to. She was using me to receive more public assistance. Now,
Boom. See? Fucking scamming the system
Scammer.
again.
Scammers get scammed, dude. Scammers get scammed.
What is going on, dude?
So what about the friend? So now she's in trouble with the friend gets
Oh,
off
I'm sure it'll
scot-free?
be. I'm sure they're going to get Dragnet and shit involved, and they're going to investigate this because they're scamming the scammers.
Because if she's willing to do this, I don't think this is your first scam. So what else is that lady lying about?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question.
Westchester Square Academy is one of 6 schools on this campus. One of the schools, Lehman High School, sent out a letter saying,
Damn that! So they got 6 schools on one chunk of land. Wow.
Well, we got like 3 in time. Think about high school.
But they're in separate areas though.
That's
I guess
big
not
ass-
really. Yeah, it's basically on the same block.
So it's
and
probably what
shit.
they're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Probably what they're. But 6 is a lot.
Yeah.
there were concerns about the student's identity that turned out to be true. We spoke with some students at dismissal today to get their reaction, many of them shocked.
That really puts a danger to our school, and
I hate it when they put these kids on fucking
Yeah.
on the television, dude. They always sound like morons.
Well, because they are morons. They're kids.
I know. But the guy shooting, it's got to be like, recording it. It's got to be like, God, it's going to
Yeah.
say stupid again. Damn it.
yeah, just don't do that. This is insane. I don't know how they let her in. She's 30 years old. She looks 16, guys. Be careful and check IDs.
There you go. Check IDs. There you go. Now,
That's pretty
Kevin,
smart.
do you think we should check IDs for when you open a bank account
For
or
everything.
or
I
when
think
you vote? Maybe,
you should have
or-
to. When you're saying you're someone, you should have to be able to prove it.
Right. Because I could go to your job and be like, hey, I'm Kevin today.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. Basically. And I could say Kevin gained a bunch of weight and grew hair. That could happen.
That's true.
Right. Because we
Yeah.
got basically the same beard, basically. But my beard's a little bit better, I think.
That's hilarious.
Because it
Mike.
shows the age.
That's
in it.
hilarious. Mike.
Yeah, I look like a ZZ Top impersonator, basically. And Kevin, you look kind of like you look like a roadie from ZZ Top.
Like a
maybe.
badass. What are you
Yeah,
talking
right.
about, dude?
Yeah, no. I think you should do some ChatGPT like where you're like a biker. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll call it McDonald's Angels. You know what I mean? Instead of Hell's
That's
Angels.
right.
You know what I
There you
mean?
go. I like
So
it.
something like that. Okay, let's go to the next one.
What do we got?
So I'm sure everyone on here has gotten an Amazon delivery at one point or another. Kevin, now I'm a Prime member. You say you are not a Prime member only during the holidays. Is that
Well, okay. There's an update. I am.
correct?
This just in. No, I'm a Prime member once again. I didn't know they had the yearly thing, so you save like $40. So I signed up for the year, dude.
Yeah, well, I think the streaming part of it, with all the sports you're getting involved, is worth it now too.
Well, I ended up having it for like 4 months out of the year anyway, and then you start doing the math. What's 4 times 17? If I got it for $1.40.
Well, you know, we should
for the
ask this
year.
lady that went back to school and shit. She would know.
She
She's
would have this
educated.
at the top
She's
of her-
re-educated.
Yeah, I gotta use calculators and
Right.
shit.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, no, that's good. No, that's good. I've always had Prime in our house just because it's just so convenient when shit pops up and we need something delivered in a big hurry. So and
Yeah.
they're back to 2-day now. The COVID 7-day wait
Yeah,
shit's
that
over
was
with now.
ridiculous.
So that was getting old too. So, but anyway, somebody got an Amazon delivery and they got now this. I wonder, is this extra to have this done? Now we're not gonna tell you what it is. I wonder if this is extra. You know what I mean? Or is this a non Prime delivery? We're gonna have to find out. Here we go.
Ooh.
A disturbing discovery on a Pomona homeowner's Ring camera. An Amazon driver is caught delivering more than just a package. It's what she did after the delivery that's causing concern.
Now this guy sounds like a real news guy. Okay,
He does.
And I know the volume's a little low. We've tried to adjust it, but we do have a solution coming next week.
Next
for it.
week, folks, we're gonna blow your balls off.
Yep.
We got it. I think we
Yep.
got it figured out.
Yep. Yep, it's going to be great. So I'm really excited about that.
Tonight, Amazon is responding to the shocking video, saying they are investigating.
KTLA's Lindsay Pena is live in Pomona with reaction from the stunned homeowner. Lindsay.
Now, this is such bait and shit because no one knows what's happened yet. So hold on, guys.
Yeah, Cher, Micah, that video was posted on TikTok. We tracked down the man who shared it, and he says he never thought he'd see something like that in his driveway.
See, Kevin, they're just keeping everyone on the edge of their seat. What could it be?
Ring camera video pointed at the front yard of a Pomona home showing what appears to be an Amazon driver relieving herself in front of 2 parked cars.
Now, that's a urinate. She did pee. Okay, now, if you got to go, you got to go. You got to pee, you got to pee. We've all been there, okay? You got to go.
Listen, and to be, devil's advocate here, Amazon does push these people, but lady, I mean, that's unacceptable. You got to come up with something
right
else.
In front of the ring. I almost maybe it's on purpose.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I can't believe someone would even think to still do that.
Jose Villalobos says it happened early Thursday morning. He checked the camera to make sure his package was delivered, but kept watching the footage when he noticed a puddle in the driveway.
Yeah, I wonder if that was extra.
Dude, okay, I just pulled the video up. She made no effort to hide. She's like behind a car and just squats in front of the dude's garage door. I thought she'd be like in a bush or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I get it. Listen, we've all been there. I'm a disgusting pig. I've peed in some like non-ideal places. Understood.
Right.
And it is easier for a guy. Okay,
Right.
we can do the whole bottle trick in the
Right.
car. But lady, I don't care how hard they're pushing you. You got to stop at a gas station or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Urinating on my driveway. Go somewhere someone can't see you next time, Like when you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand that, but go somewhere where you obviously see cameras.
He tells KTLA he doesn't recognize the driver and never had an issue like this before. He also says he's not upset. He just figures she must have really needed to go.
They'll probably get a free month of Prime if I was a betting man.
Yeah, you got
get a free month of Prime.
You got to sweeten this dude's pot, dude.
Right. So we don't know what happened with that. Again, this is the Smash and Grab episode. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Okay,
Boom.
Smash and Grab. Okay. Now, I like Chick-fil-A. Kevin, do you partake in the Chick-fil-A?
No.
Why not?
That's all they got is chicken, dude? No. I need
That's it. Yeah, no beef.
I need
Yeah.
variety, dude.
You don't like the waffle fries?
Those are okay, but I'm not going to a place just for fries. I'm not a dickhead, dude.
Okay. All right. My wife's got me on this kale salad thing they got over there. It's
Ooh,
really
nice.
good. Yeah, it's really good. And if you get the nuggets, the grilled nuggets, they're like all your protein you need in one shot. Just throwing it out there.
No
Just
shit.
throwing it out there.
Okay.
Yep. But anyway, we had a guy do a little bit of fraud over there at Chick-fil-A. So here we go.
I'm going to admit to you, didn't see this one coming. There's a former Chick-fil-A employee facing theft charges after.
I'm waiting for this guy to say, I didn't see that on my bingo card. Do you say that shit?
I have said that
Oh.
before. What's wrong with it, dude?
That's the lamest shit I've ever heard.
Oh,
dude.
what? You're Mr. Originality. I'm
not
sorry,
Mr.
dude.
Originality, but damn, dude. I didn't see them. When was this time you played fucking bingo anyway? What
Hey,
kind
don't-
of saying is that? I'd rather you say, hey, I didn't see that on the side of my car. You know what I mean? Because, like, you see things on the side of your car.
You're just a hater, dude. That's
No,
it's a good expression, bro.
I don't get
it's
it.
a
I don't
classic.
get it.
Respect the classics, dude.
It's not a classic. It just started coming up 2 fucking years ago. I heard it on the
no.
NFL, okay? on a
Classic,
fucking
dude.
Monday night game. I'm like, what did he just say?
Classic,
I didn't
dude.
see that on my bingo card. Oh, God. Okay.
If they're talking about Apple or fucking Disney, you'd be like, oh, that's a good expression. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Didn't have that on my Disney
No,
princess.
I wouldn't. No, I
Oh
would
my
not.
God, I didn't
No, I
see
would
that in my
not. Because you know why?
Disney
The
lineup.
shit wouldn't go down in that kind of situation,
Yeah,
okay?
Didn't see that in my Apple update.
Allegedly stealing more than $80,000. But how'd he do it? Grapevine police say that Keyshawn Jones.
Grapevine, please. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine.
I was thinking the same thing, dude. I was thinking the same thing.
Jones was fired last October. A month later, police started investigating a theft where they say Jones was seen alone behind the register, and they allege that he rang up 800 orders of mac and cheese trays.
Damn. 8 trays of mac and cheese. So that must have been their catering wing or whatever the hell
Yeah.
it is. So, damn.
That's crazy.
And then refunded them, all to his personal credit cards. Jones was arrested 2 weeks ago. He's now
Nobody will find that out, dude.
Yeah,
It's
untraceable.
Untraceable, dude. You ain't
What
going to
a
find that out,
dumbass.
dude. Nope. Not going to find that out. Wow.
charged with property theft, money laundering, and evading arrest.
Now, hold on. Okay, money laundering. That's a little.
Right, because you got to put money in.
It's
to
wire
launder the
fraud.
money.
It's wire
Yeah,
fraud,
yeah.
if anything.
It's
I mean,
it's definitely fraud.
Laundering money.
Yeah, can you put no money in? He's not laundering shit.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, all right, whatever.
I mean, that's a good hack, though. I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
it is. But now the guy's gonna have a record. Okay,
big
now you're not
time.
gonna get another fucking job somewhere. Hey guys, listen, don't break the fucking law. It's
just be
not
cool.
worth it,
Just
okay?
be fucking normal.
Yeah, just not fucking worth it. Okay. Okay. So this goes now. Kevin's very passionate about this. He's been following this for how many years now, Kevin?
Well, I mean, they bought their Arlington property. I think it was like 2023. So it's like 3 years been going on.
And
The
what?
Bears.
And what's your opinion of this whole situation?
Well, I wish-
Who's to blame? How do we get here? Put it to you that way. Explain to the audience how did we
So
get
first
here?
of all, we're talking about the Bears and their stadium. It's just like a soap opera. I mean, like Days of Our Lives, fucking the Bears.
As the world turns.
Yeah, seriously. I didn't see that on my bingo card, actually.
I didn't see that from my state legislator either. But all right,
Yeah.
keep going, Kevin.
Obviously, the biggest blame, in my opinion, goes on state of Illinois. The Bears aren't completely without blame. When they hired Kevin Warren to be their team president, they already had the property in Arlington, but he came on board and was like, "No, I have a dream of a lakefront stadium in Chicago." So he wasted a whole year trying to negotiate that, which, dumbass, the lakefront in Chicago is public property. That's the whole Friends of the Park thing, dude. You can't have anything private on the beach, which is a good thing. I mean, Chicago's got like 25 miles of public beachfront. That's every other city. It's all private. Dude.
Right,
You
right.
go into Indiana, right across the border, industry is on the lake. They got
Yeah.
steel mills and
Yeah.
refineries on the lake. So
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's
all they
crazy.
got- all they got
It
on
is
the
crazy,
lake.
but you also get hampered with shit like this. So it's Kevin Warren's fault that we lost a year negotiating a Chicago site, which is like unrealistic. But from that point on, I mean, the county and the state has just been like fighting the Bears every step of the way. They initially tried to whack them with like a $200 million tax assessment for that property,
Which is 5 times more
Absorbing
than the Rams pay for LA.
totally absorbing
Just
it.
saying.
I think it's even more than that. I think they're like 10 million. It might be like fucking 20 times what the fuck they pay. If my math, no, I'm stupid. 10.
Well, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, it's not double.
The
It's,
highest in Chicago, I think, is the Bulls pay 10 million a year in their property tax, and they split it with the Blackhawks. So
and you know what? They're doing a huge renovation over there right now, and they're fitting the fucking bill on that too. So their tax thing's going to go up.
yeah, but my point is 200 was way out of the
Yeah,
ballpark.
you're gouging.
It was
It's
crazy.
gouging, dude. It's gouging.
So then they begin negotiating back and forth, and then then Indiana steps in. And
Right.
they created like a sports authority, and they like proposed a bill, voted on it, signed it into law. It was like under a week. They got a site tentatively picked out, Wolf Lake. We'll see if that.
I'm not going to go on a tangent here, but for all you folks that don't know, so the Bear Stadium was redone in 2004. Three. And it took a couple years. They were playing down in Champaign. They came back, and the Bears still do not own the stadium. Now, Kevin, tell them what the city of Chicago lost when they redid that.
Well, the renovations were like $300 million, I think, to do it back in 2003. And they still owe now $500
million because they've paid the minimum on it, just like a credit card.
Okay.
And refinance
now,
their debt.
The Bears are like, well, that sucks for you. We've been paying our lease for the last 3 years or whatever. So but the people, the Chicago contingent want the Bears on the hook for that. I think that was part of that $200 million tax assessment.
Right.
After a couple of years, it probably would have dropped down to $10 million.
Right.
And the Bears are like, fuck you. And it's just a shame that Arlington is in Cook County, because if it was in any other county, you could just negotiate with the county.
Oh, yeah.
But Cook County / Chicago runs the state, and they're just being sticks in the mud.
Tell them about the original Soldier Field. Now, you told me about this. I didn't believe you. I had to fact check it. But what did we lose in Soldier Field when we redid it?
Oh, well, okay. The whole reason it looks like a spaceship landed inside the columns is because they were trying to preserve those columns, because Soldier Field was on like the historical landmark, list or whatever.
Yeah, the registry.
So they didn't want to like just bulldoze. I guess there's rules too. You can't, I guess, to be fair. So they gutted it. They gutted it and built a new stadium inside, and it looks like shit, looks stupid. And then a couple years later, the historical registry's like, you're off the list, dude. You totally bastardized the fucking whole thing. So it's like
all that for nothing.
We should have bulldozed. Maybe keep a couple pillars, put them in a museum or something, but bulldoze the site, build a regular fucking stadium.
Nice stadium.
Yep. Instead of trying to
retractable dome. Yep.
Instead of trying to cram basically it looks like you dropped a spaceship inside the pillars.
You could have used the columns in several different ways. You know, they could have moved them, like you said, to several different area parks if they wanted to. They could have put that down at Millennium Park when they redid it. That was about the same time.
Right.
I don't understand why they didn't do that, but
I'm more mad that we owe more now than we did when we took the loan out.
Well, again, that's mismanagement. Just straight up mismanagement. And remember, it was going to be paid for by taxes on hotel rooms in the city.
Yeah.
Hey, when people come to see the Bears, they're usually getting in and getting out. They're not making a whole weekend out of it. People aren't traveling here. I'm sure some people are, but it's not enough to pay for that stadium.
No.
They would have been better off putting a tax on all the tickets, entertainment tax,
amusement tax,
something like
Indiana,
that.
the food and beverage tax are going to help pay for it.
Right. And again, I don't get at a big tangent, but if you live in our neck of the woods and you live in Illinois and you go north on 94 or south on 65, it's incredible just in the last 10 years, all the development that has happened all the way around our area, but not in our area. And that's all I ask for people to just pay attention to that when they think about their families and shit. You know, the development of those areas is just gonna rejuvenate all that area where they're building. You know, you go north, you've got Uline, Haribo, then you go south into Indiana. They're going to open up a huge John Deere parts thing. It's going to be like the largest distribution center in North America. I mean, they've got all kinds of shit going on in Northwest Indiana and Wisconsin and Southern Wisconsin. We got shit going on in our neck of the woods.
You know, I was thinking about, back in like 92, Ross Perot was talking about that sucking sound at the southern border.
Yeah.
You hear that at our borders, either going north up to Wisconsin or east over to Indiana.
And they need a statue of that guy. Ross was right, man. Ross was right.
He's right about a lot of shit.
Yep. And it's all coming true right in front of our eyes, dude. It's like having somebody in a time machine, but this guy's seen it long before we saw it. You know, we were kids when that guy was around.
For sure, yeah.
But anyway, so I pulled a news clip. This is just in the last couple of hours here. So
welcome back. Right now, here as we come up on 7:30 on your Monday morning, the state budget is heading to the governor. It was passed at 2:30 a.m. without any votes from Republicans. It is just under.
By the way, biggest budget we've ever done, $55 billion. Biggest budget.
$60 billion and includes a sales tax holiday for school supplies. It also puts a hold, for what it's worth, on a 1.5-cent gas tax. The Illinois.
Hey, look at that. Looking out for families.
Appreciate that.
1.5 cents, dude. Don't spend it all in one place, folks.
That's like 15 cents a fill.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you get 10 gallons. It's 15 cents, dude. Shit.
Policy Institute says the budget is $700 million higher than the fiscal 2026 budget. Now, while they made it to the end zone with the budget, the Bears...
I knew I was going to hear some shit about some kind of a football-ism in there. I knew it.
I love news puns, dude.
I knew it. Well, at least they didn't say the fucking bingo card thing again.
All right.
Fortunately, are still in limbo.
The House failed to pass a vote on the stadium bill. Saquon is outside Soldier Field with the latest.
Good morning. Well, Illinois lawmakers were at the goal line. They just couldn't make it.
I see. The whole fucking thing is going to be like this.
I can't help it, dude.
Shit.
Into the end zone. And now it's officially the start of the offseason for those lawmakers because technically they're supposed to be headed home until fall, which means the Bears are on offense now. And the next play is entirely.
This lady can't help herself.
She can't, dude. She can't. Offsides, unnecessary moronness. From the chick from Fox.
Entirely up to them. Late last night, Senate lawmakers actually managed to pass a brand new surprise plan in overtime.
Lady, knock it off. Fuck.
We have reached the 2-minute warning.
We reached peak pun.
Jesus.
And it was to let town.
Now, hold on. Now, again, 5 years we've been dealing with this. 5 years. they're a good team now, right? So now the ball, I hate to use a pun, the ball is with the Bears on where they want to go now.
Oh, no,
and,
dude.
And 5 years, they couldn't fucking do it, dude. They did everything else under the sun, but take care of this, dude. It's the pride of Illinois, dude. Ain't that in the fucking song?
The pride and joy of Illinois, yeah. You got to redo it now.
Wow. The pride and joy of Illinois.
Oh, no. Fucking we are great in the Hoosier state. Boom, done. Just rewrote it.
Great.
You're welcome.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
You're welcome.
Like Arlington Heights create local stadium authorities, giving the Bears the major property tax break that they have been begging for. But the General Assembly packed up and adjourned at 4:40 this morning without the House ever even taking a vote on it. Now that is a massive risk for Illinois.
Yeah, you think?
No, here's the thing, because the Bears are they dropped the gauntlet during this session, several weeks ago. They said that if you don't pass this thing by the end of the session, it's gone, then we're out of here. We're going to Indiana. And so I think this whole thing was just a big game at chicken, and we'll see who blinks first. But if the Bears are serious, you got to announce you're going to Indiana then.
But the site sucks, dude.
It does suck.
It just sucks.
It should be Arlington. But I think Illinois knows that. And I don't know why they're being such dicks. They want the Bears on the hook for that $500 million.
Again, the Bears have lived up to their look. If I thought they owed that, I would be the first to tell you that
they've been paying their payments. No,
they've been paying their payment. They've been leasing the motherfucker. It's just like returning a car, dude.
Exactly.
They're done. They're done. And you know what? If you look at all the new stadiums that are being built, okay, first of all, there's a 5-year wait list to be a season ticket holder at the Bears. They're trying to get all those people in, dude. They're trying to fucking get people into the stadium.
Well, that's part of the problem too. They have, I think, the lowest seating capacity.
They do. It's
62,000.
They do. It's ridiculous. It's really small.
You got to be up in the 80s to even have a shot at a Super Bowl or something like that.
Right. Not to mention the entertainment district and all that shit that's going to bring.
Yeah.
Because it basically pushes the team right back into Indiana's arms, unless, of course, lawmakers decide to call for a special session. Illinois lawmakers claim Indiana has been actively trying to lure the Bears to Hammond with that $1 billion tax incentive that Indiana's governor...
I'm not being a jerk, but I will tell you this. Every time that there's a special session in Florida or a special session in Indiana, it's always about, for the most part, it's always about something like this going on. Now, I did see Ron DeSantis is going to get rid of property tax in Florida. Now, that is interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I don't know how those municipalities are going to make that up.
That's what I'm wondering, because money's got to come from somewhere. So you got to jack your sales tax way up?
He said something about there's more billionaires living in Miami-Dade County than anywhere else in the world. So I'm thinking to myself, Ron, are you going to tax them people? Heavy tax? I mean, that's
kind of why they go to Florida. There's no income tax, right?
Right. I don't know. It sounds a little California-esque.
Something's got to give.
But I would like to see how that works out, because Florida's a great state. And when you go down there, I mean, I know you've never been down there, but everything is nice. Everything is, new. I'm talking about the municipality side of it and shit. So
you just got to watch out for sinkholes.
Yeah, that would suck.
They're the
and alligators.
Capital. Yeah, that's true.
And huge bugs.
Yeah.
Hurricanes.
Humid every fucking day.
Yeah. A lot of human trafficking down there. You got Jeffrey Epstein. He was down there.
But Mike, Disney World, dude. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. If I was going to live by there, I would probably live in that area in the middle of the state.
Already signed months ago. Just before 5 o'clock this morning, the Bears put out a statement confirming they are actively evaluating both Arlington Heights and Hammond, Indiana, emphasizing that they are sticking to their strict late spring and early summer timeline.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, summer
because spring is over.
We got 3 weeks, so it's June 21st.
Oh, okay.
Summer.
Okay.
So to be technical, they got a few weeks.
Because I was thinking about the snake thing, the Serpent Mound thing.
That's on the solstice. That's the first day of summer.
Okay.
So now it really is up to the Bears. Do they hold out hope for a special session that happens this summer? Do they wait for Illinois lawmakers to launch a Hail Mary in November? Or
I knew there was another one coming. I knew it. Oh, there's no shovels in the ground either. You know what I mean? Damn.
We cannot wait till November, dude. I need shovels. I need shovels in the ground by November. If you're waiting for November for a package to come together, it's going to be several months to get all these materials delivered and contractors, whatever, on site. And He's got to go to Indiana, dude. That's just, it is what it is. I'm sorry, but that's not ideal. I want Arlington.
I think Buffalo is going to have their inaugural this year. I think it's going to open this year, I think.
You know the shit about them, though? Everyone's like knocking their Jumbotron as tiny.
Is it?
You should look it up. It's beauty, apparently, compared to like all these new stadiums. And they don't have like the wraparound, like fucking.
Well, hey, look, I can't take them seriously because they make their fucking fans shovel the seats and shit every year.
They pay them. They pay them.
Yeah. Do they?
They pay them, yeah, I think.
And what, beer?
I think they pay them like 10, I don't know how much money. I guess I think that's paid. It might be voluntary. I don't know.
Yeah, and this one doesn't have a fucking dome on it either. But hey, man, whatever. That's what they want to do. That's their stadium.
That's
I don't care. But they get walloped with snow all the time.
They do all that lake effect up there.
Do they take the deal from Indiana that's basically sitting right on the table right now? Either way, the clock is ticking in Illinois. Just lost home field advantage.
She got another one
more.
She got another one in.
Fucking buzzer.
She got another one in.
Bitch couldn't help herself.
All right, Kevin. So we sit here now. What's the date today? So it is June 1st. Okay. So what do you say? What is your hot take on this situation? Are the Bears leaving or are they staying?
I'm saying they're going to Indiana, dude. I think this is a big game of chicken, and the state of Illinois just lost. Unless they do a special session in June, that's the only hope. Because if they rely on the fall veto session, I think that's too late. I think Indiana would probably pull out by that point.
Right.
Like, hey, dude, take it or leave it. And to be honest, it's a much better deal that the Bears would get from Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana would pay for the fucking thing up front. And then we were basically, we would be the tenant. We would lease the stadium. So it's like what we have now with Soldier. We lease it and we keep the gate. We keep all the money. We keep the ticket revenue and all that shit. And the state would get the food and beverage tax, amusement tax, and I'm sure they'd get a piece of parking. And
not to mention Hammond was bitching that they did not get the convention center. Gary got it. Because their casino looks like it's in rough. I don't know how good the Horseshoe's doing, but I don't hear a whole lot about the Horseshoe anymore. So that's going to bring a shitload of people back to the Horseshoe for sure.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
But that area just blows. I know it's just,
well, listen, but okay, it blows now. But you build a Bears stadium there, and maybe you regentrify the area. Maybe it turns around.
Maybe.
Hey, if you build it, he will come.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what I'll do is I'll send out a request to the governor's office, Mike Braun. See if we can't get a tour on the site in the middle of them working on it. Since we're media, maybe they'll let us on the site. You know what I mean?
Since we're media, that's right. Dude.
I'm telling you, we're gonna get bigger guests around here. Okay, you guys hang on. Okay, I'm gonna start
buckle up.
I'm gonna start writing letters and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So Kevin, you got anything you want to say?
No, sorry for the long gap, guys, but bear with us. We're working this. We're working through this.
Right.
And the audio quality next week is going to be better. And the clips, we think we figured it out.
Right. And this is not our fourth down. Okay, so
that's true.
So I had to go ahead and throw that in there.
We're still in the first half, Mike.
We are still in the first half. This is true. I wonder who the halftime show is going to be. We'll have to see. I'm gonna try to get somebody famous on here for the halftime
there you
show.
Go, dude.
I wonder if oh man, that guy that's going to be running for president here, the dude, damn it, he was the mayor of Chicago. Help me out.
Oh, Rahm Emanuel,
if he'll come on and do the show, maybe Darren Bailey will do the show. You know what I mean? You never know.
Maybe Darren Bailey.
You never know. And maybe I get Lauren Underwood to do it. We got to get some entertainers in here. You can't just be all politics.
Yeah,
I'm politicked out, dude. I'm totally politicked out.
I am too.
But
I think Tom Cruise would come on, dude.
It's possible. Well, you never know. You know what? Maybe we could get Tom Cruise driver to come on here. Maybe.
Yeah, right. Like someone like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon from Tom Cruise.
Right. Or someone that trims his nose hair or something. Maybe we could do that.
There's got to be someone out there.
But yeah. So okay. Well, we appreciate you guys listening, and you guys have a good week, and we will talk to you next week.
See you next Monday. Adios.
Bye bye.